No way! These people look so familiar! Wild Goose Peak! Am I in the Water Margin novel?
Victor, don't blame me for being heartless!
And then that means I'll be pardoned by Samuel Cain and die!
Victor, you are on your own for this mission. You must save that little girl.
You monsters! You won't even spare a child! Kid, run!
Yeah, drink up!
Great!
Great song, brother!
Great song! What is this?
Brothers, drink up!
A burly monk! His fierce gaze is like a warrior god's! No way! These people look so familiar! Wild Goose Peak! Am I in the Water Margin novel? Then that means I'll be pardoned by Samuel Cain and die?
Victor, don't blame me for being heartless. Blame your life for being too valuable. The royal court just can't trust you!
Brother, enough talk. Once we clean this place up, the governorship.
Brother! Brother! Sam! You are killing your own men! Sam! Brother! Brother!
Pulse detected. Strong resentment detected. Multiverse resentment system. Binding. Activating binding.
What the hell? A system 2?
Issuing your first tutorial quest. Samuel Cain uses a song to test the leader's will for amnesty. Host, use the simplest, most direct way to show Samuel Cain your stance. Option 1, accept the amnesty. Accept option 1. Accept the amnesty. Follow Samuel Cain to attack the Great Betrayal. Follow Samuel Cain to attack the Great Betrayal and die in bitter regret to end your life. System reward, 100,000 gold for the host to live in luxury and die in bitter regret. To end your life, system reward, 100,000 gold for the host to live in luxury. Option 2, reject the amnesty. Option 2, and convince the others to reject it. Choose your own path. Leave Samuel Cain with no path to take and convince the others to reject the amnesty. And leave Samuel Cain system reward, Heaven Blade 8 forms. Heaven Blade 8 forms with no path to take. System reward, Heaven Blade 8 forms.
What is this?
Heaven Blade 8 forms, host. The Heaven Blade 8 forms. From the Dragon Empire universe. A master sword style by Blade Master Quaid. Unrivaled. Once unleashed, it is invincible.
No, need to explain. Option 2?
Brothers, I, Victor Stone, refuse the pardon. And if any brother here has a problem with me, feel free to step up and teach me a lesson. Today, the pardon. Tomorrow, the pardon. You've broken so many of our brothers' hearts. With the Emperor being the way he is not worthy of our service. You all can go, if you want. I am not.
Let's see who dares talk to our brother like that!
House of Family rejects Samuel Cain's pardon offer. System reward, Heaven Blade 8 forms. Pardon offer, system reward. Reward received.
Come on, Jack. You are drunk. You can't even hold your jar. Everyone, carry on. Keep the drinks coming.
Victor, you are mistaken. Victor, you are mistaken. You are mistaken. Victor, I had too much to drink. This pardon, we'll discuss it another day.
Chieftain, I think you're mistaken. About the pardon, no matter when, my brothers from Stag Summit will never join. Brothers, I, Victor Stone, refuse the pardon, and I won't serve that old emperor. Those who want to follow me, let's go back to Stag Summit. If you want to stay at Wild Goose Peak and seek your fortune, I won't stop you. And if any brother here has a problem with me, feel free to step up and teach me a lesson. Looks like getting out of this won't be easy.
I don't like this pardon crap either. To be stuck with those scumbags day in and day out. I'd rather go back to Stag Summit and live free.
Originally, I wanted to use this pardon to prove my loyalty to the court. After all, being outlaws forever isn't a future for our brothers.
Right. As a scholar, I've always dreamed of a career in court. Too bad I failed the exams repeatedly and ended up an outlaw. If there is a real chance to rejoin the court.
To be honest, the court has already sent me a letter about the pardon, but how to go about it, and how to get the brothers to truly accept it. Strategist, you have to find a way.
Let's use this opportunity. On New Year's Eve, we'll have a song to test the other leaders. Let Jack Black be the one to start. Then we'll...
Me neither.
Looks like if you just get rid of us troublemakers, you are halfway to your pardon.
Victor, you might have misunderstood the pardon. If the Emperor knew of our brother's sincere intentions, the court would surely grant us a pardon. They give us a chance to serve the court and the Emperor.
Right? Chieftain. So, how do you plan to reach the Emperor? Are you going to the brothel the old Emperor frequents and stake it out? We want to serve the country, but we have to go through a prostitute, just to get a word with the old Emperor. In all of history, you are one of a kind. And this, you still believe your so-called pardon has a future?
This is not... Is this really Victor?
Host opposes the pardon. Host detected. Triggering strong resentment from Samuel King and others. Reward, 45 resentment points.
It is starting already. Chieftain, look at this.
What do you say?
Don't forget, you have a blood feud with their family. If we're pardoned, the governor's son will be your superior. How will you get along with him? Victor, if you are leaving Wild Goose Peak, I'll go with you. Through fire and water, I'll follow you. Let me ask you, do you know how many of our leaders here are wanted by the court? And how many of us have killed officials or committed major crimes? People like us, if we're pardoned, do you think the court will trust us? Do you really believe they'll just let it all go? Or will they just bide their time and throw us into a death trap? Charles, if I remember correctly, the governor's head, you chopped it off yourself, didn't you? Don't forget, you have a blood feud with their family. If we're pardoned, the governor's son will be your superior. How will you get along with him?
What do you say?
Brother. What? Am I wrong? You had an enviable position and a happy marriage. If your wife hadn't been targeted by that official's son, how would you have ended up with a broken family and become an outlaw?
Brother. Victor's not good with words. Don't take it to heart. The governor's family won't spare you, and they won't spare me either. But don't worry. No matter what, I'll always stand by your side.
Right. Victor's right. I have a blood feud with Gavin Hill. I want to tear him limb from limb. And in return, doesn't he hate me just as much? Once pardoned, will I have a chance to live? Victor, if you are leaving Wild Goose Peak, I'll go with you. Through fire and water, I'll follow you.
Victor, what do you think you are doing? Our brother suggested the pardon for all of us. He hoped we could all have a better life. If you don't agree, just leave on your own. Why drag so many others into this? Stay or go. Victor, it is your choice.
Look who it is! Luke Sterling, you had a good official post. It was that scoundrel William York who plotted to ruin your good life. So, your enemy's now your ally. You want to be his lackey.
That is all in the past. Why bring it up? Now that I am at Wild Goose Peak, as the second in command, I must look out for our brothers and for Wild Goose Peak. You are spreading lies. Do you really think I won't kill you? Come on, fight me!
Gladly.
Brothers. We're all brothers here. Why fight about the pardon? We'll discuss it later. Later. It is all my fault. I've had too much to drink. I can't hold my liquor. Brothers, those who want to keep drinking, go ahead. I am leaving now. Goodbye.
Jack, he's drunk. Carry him back.
Coming, brother!
Stay or go. Victor, it is your choice.
Brothers, pack your bags. We leave now.
Bad news, brothers! Victor Stone! He took the Stag Summit men, and Coach Charles and the others, and they've really left.
Brother, quick, gather all our generals at the training ground. Pursue the traitor, Victor Stone.
That is strange. Why was Victor so worked up last night? He even dared to defy me.
Brother, think. I think Victor distrusts the court, and that is why he acted out. But don't worry, brother. Even with the Stag Summit men backing him, he wouldn't dare leave Wild Goose Peak.
What do you mean?
Though Stag Summit is a stronghold, easy to defend, hard to attack, it is still an isolated mountain. It lacks strategic depth. It is no match for Wild Goose Peak. I think Victor was just acting on impulse. Once he thinks it through, he'll come to his senses and stay put.
The strategist has a point.
Bad news, brothers! Victor Stone! He took the Stag Summit men, and Coach Charles and the others, and they've really left.
What? Victor, he really dared to leave Wild Goose Peak. Who gave him the nerve? Strategist. What are we going to do?
Even someone as strong as Victor Stone, Richard the Bold, and the others, leaving Wild Goose Peak so recklessly, is a death sentence.
Brothers, don't panic. Let me go. I'll chop them all down with my axes to avenge you both.
Good. We can't let them get away that easily.
If Victor and the others aren't killed today, then the amnesty will be impossible. Brother, quick, gather all our generals at the training ground. Pursue the traitor, Victor Stone.
All right. Do as you say.
I'll go get them now. Die, traitor!
Brothers of Wild Goose Peak.
How?
I, Samuel Kane, advocate for the pardon. It is not for my own gain. I am doing this for the future, to secure a good future for all of you. But that ungrateful Victor Stone, I thought he was just acting on a moment's rage, and that he'd eventually see my good intentions. But I've just learned that he has taken over a dozen of our leaders, and left Wild Goose Peak.
What? Victor Stone? He really took his men and left.
What? Left Wild Goose Peak? He never trusted me. He was always plotting to rebel. Otherwise, why would he leave so abruptly?
Victor leaving Wild Goose Peak is the least of our worries. But in the future, if he starts raiding villages, killing and robbing, he'll ruin our reputation. That is the real problem. So I, Samuel Kane, implore you, brothers, to bring Victor and his men back, to face justice.
Bring Victor back for Sam to judge. That traitor, Victor Stone, capture him and cut him to pieces.
Wild Goose Peak won't tolerate a traitor like him. Bring him back for a public execution.
Anyone who betrays us doesn't deserve to live. Kill that traitor! Kill Victor Stone! Kill that traitor! Kill Victor Stone!
Good. Move out now!
Traitors! Halt! Quentin Miles is here!
A true warrior, he never misses. Once Victor Stone is dead, let's see who dares to stop my amnesty plan!
Oh, no!
Victor, this time, we're putting our lives in your hands. I thought I'd die on Wild Goose Peak. Never thought I'd leave.
Why? So sentimental. Charles, we've left. Let's not look back. Victor's right. Our hatred for Gavin Hill runs deep. Even if we're pardoned, it won't end well for us. We're better off back at Stag Summit, drinking from big bowls, eating big chunks of meat, robbing the rich, helping the poor. That is the life. We brothers.
That is true. But Stag Summit is too small. Once the Royal Army comes for us, how can we fight them off? I say we should go back. Sam is a reasonable man. He won't make things hard for us. Even if we're pardoned and die in battle, it is better than being wiped out at Stag Summit as rebels.
You think we're safe now? Samuel Kane is a scoundrel. And William York is a schemer, I bet. On our way back to Stag Summit, it won't be smooth. Right about now, Samuel's probably mustering his men to come after us.
Victor, what nonsense are you talking? Sam is a generous man. He has helped countless people in the world. Since he let us leave, there is no reason to come after us. What has gotten into you today? First you openly opposed the amnesty, and now you're behind his back, questioning his motives. And Sam still thinks of you as a brother.
This is a good spot. Perfect for a reunion. Let's wait here. They'll be here any minute.
Traitors! Halt! Quentin Miles is here!
Wild Goose Peak really sent troops to hunt us down.
Why is Quentin Miles here alone? Where's the main force? Did you run too fast? And leave them all behind?
Victor, stop talking nonsense. This must be Quentin Miles' own idea. He has only brought his own men. Sam is righteous. He wouldn't let us go, and then send men to hunt us down.
Yeah, Victor, what has gotten into you today? Why the sudden hatred for Sam? He's our sworn brother after all. We may not agree with the pardon, and we won't be the court's dogs, but that is no reason to hate Sam, too.
Old Rick agrees. Let's keep things separate. We don't want the pardon, but we don't have to make it this ugly.
If you knew how this story plays out, you wouldn't be so naive. Quentin's impulsive. He must have left the main force and come alone. Sam's definitely bringing the pursuers. Hot on our trail. Just you wait and see.
Victor, you are talking nonsense. Why would Sam ever hunt us down?
Exactly. Even though we've left. But
Sam and Strategist will have mustered their forces to wipe you out. The Wild Goose forces are right behind me. I suggest you surrender now and come back to the camp with me. Sam is righteous. As long as you don't oppose him, he'll surely spare your lives.
Sam is righteous. If he is righteous, then in this world, there are almost no unrighteous people. Quentin, you were also tricked by Sam into joining Wild Goose. So why are you defending him now?
Just you wait. When the main force arrives, let's see how long you can stay so cocky.
Victor, why the rush?
Host, your second system. Your second system quest. The quest has being issued. Samuel Kane leads 10,000 men to hunt you down. Lead the Stag Summit Braves to defeat Samuel Kane and return safely to Stag Summit. Quest reward, full equipment for 100,000 troops.
Perfect timing for my new camp. This system is great.
Let's fight! Enough talk! What a send-off! Never seen anything like it! You just won our lives, don't you? Then come and get them!
Victor, you are hopeless!
Sir, it seems words won't work. For the amnesty, you have to make a decision.
Since you are so stubborn and refuse the amnesty, then I, Samuel Kane, will clean house today, so you won't go on to rob and pillage, plague the land, and ruin the Wild Goose Brotherhood's name. Generals, listen up.
Yes, sir!
Quentin Miles, lead the charge. Douglas Payne and Harold Warren, second wave. Connor Grant, third wave. I'll bring up the rear. Today, we must wipe out these Stag Summit rebels.
Brothers! I can handle this alone! Victor!
Die, outlaw!
Good man. Miles, he is a true vanguard.
Alright. Stay still. Men, take him away. Go!
Brother? Amazing.
Go save Quentin Miles! You must save Quentin Miles!
Victor, be smart. Let General Miles go. Our brother is merciful. He'll surely spare you.
Right. You can't fight us all. You think you can take on all three of us by yourself. Be smart and surrender now.
Brother Rowan, when they start fighting, you and James Burton will ambush Victor. Try to kill him. For an outlaw like him, we can't show any mercy.
Yes.
Enough talk. Let's fight. Oh, don't tell me. You are afraid of Richard the Bold and the others. Don't worry. Today, I'll take you three on myself. Come at me, all at once.
What? No way! He is taking on all three! Is he crazy?
Strategist, I never thought Victor would be so eager to die. Our Wild Goose generals are known as the world's greatest. This time we've sent out three of our best. Capturing them will be a piece of cake. Besides, we have Howard Rowan and James Flint in support. Victor is a dead man today.
Right. This time, Wild Goose Peak has sent dozens of chieftains and tens of thousands of troops. This time, that outlaw Victor has no chance of escaping.
Brother, I have to say, Victor, he is really overreaching this time. He just captured Quentin Miles, and he is certainly skilled. But these three generals, they're much stronger than him. When Victor gets into trouble, I am not fast enough. For old time's sake, you have to help him.
Don't worry. I came with Victor. I won't let him die. We'll just have to play it by ear.
Fine. Since you want to die, don't blame us for ganging up on you.
Victor, we're both from Wild Goose Peak. We're brothers. But you had no right to block the amnesty. Honor be damned. I am taking you down, outlaw!
A true warrior. He is a sure thing. Once Victor the Outlaw is dead, let's see who dares to stop me from my grand plan.
Nice power. And a tricky angle. Too bad it is so heavy. Well done. That is enough. Well done. Cheap trick. You dare show off.
My arm! My arm! My arm! My arm!
This arm of treachery! Feed it to the dogs!
How is this possible?
In such a short time, he broke through a 3-man encirclement, wounded one, crippled another. Such power. There's no one else like him in Wild Goose Peak.
Luke Sterling, they say you are the best with a staff. Could you, like Victor Stone, break through General Grant's encirclement?
With my skills, just to defeat General Grant alone is a struggle. It is impossible to casually break a 3-man encirclement.
Brother, forgive my failure. I failed to capture Victor Stone for you.
Punish us, brother! Please punish us, brother!
Brothers, what are you talking about? It was all for Wild Goose Peak. And for the royal court. You all did your best. Blame only Victor Stone for being so vicious and cunning. If you generals are to be punished, then I should be punished too. All right, get up.
Chieftain, here is your cripple. He is all yours.
Quick! Get Payne back to camp! Retreat!
Is that all you got? I didn't even break a sweat.
Host detected! Wild Goose Army defeated! Resentment from Samuel Kane, William York, Douglas Payne, James Flint, and 58 others. Resentment value plus 62.
Let's head back to Stag's Summit.
Victor, I gotta say, that blade style of yours is incredible. We've sparred so many times, and you never used that style. Good thing you didn't. If you had... My head.
You don't know the story, brother. This blade style was taught to me by a celestial in a dream. It is a divine technique, and I am still not fully mastered it. Besides, you are a man of integrity, brother. You are a true hero. You are the man I look up to. Even if I master this blade style one day, I would never use it against you. Brother.
Hearing you say that, Victor makes my heart feel good. Let's head back to Stag Summit. Brothers, we'll drink till we drop. All right, let's go! Let's go!
Let go of me! Let go of me! You traitors! Scum! You betrayed Wild Goose Peak! You'll all die a terrible death!
Enough. Quiet. Shouting so loud, you'll bring the royal army down on us. Come, sit down and eat. Warm up. General Miles. It was because your whole family was killed by the Greenfield governor, with nowhere else to turn. You joined Wild Goose Peak, right?
Right. That governor, with his sister as the Emperor's concubine, ran wild in Greenfield. Without a second thought, he slaughtered my family. I had no choice but to join Wild Goose Peak.
What a tragic story. General Miles. Suppose you were still Captain Miles. And a general under you, in Greenfield, was raping, pillaging, and murdering. What would you do?
Rebellion? I'd slaughter his family first, then kill him! I hadn't even joined Wild Goose Peak yet. That governor didn't even investigate. He just slaughtered my family. Otherwise, why would I have ended up like this?
Have you ever considered why Martin Young thought you rebelled? What if Samuel Kane and William York, to force you to join them, send someone to impersonate you, wore your armor, and raided Greenfield, making Martin Young misunderstand?
You mean?
If the governor was the mastermind, then Samuel Kane and William York are his accomplices. You are a great warrior and supremely loyal. How could you stoop so low to join forces with such scoundrels? As for your desire for a pardon, and to regain your honor, I, Victor Stone, swear on my life, join me at Stag Summit, and I promise you, in your lifetime, you will wear an official's uniform again.
Right. The governor did kill my family. But without Samuel Kane and William York's treachery, how could my whole family have been executed? Victor, thank you for opening my eyes. I've finally woken up. I've served my enemies for so long. But now I finally see the truth. From now on, I, Quentin Miles, will serve under you. With my life.
Great! Excellent! Brothers! To General Miles! Bottoms up! Drink!
On this campaign, we lost Quentin Miles. And Douglas Payne is crippled. Plus Charles was taken. Now we've lost so many great generals. Victor's blade work is so bizarre. Strategist, can you make any sense of it?
Brother, we've just lost 2 great generals. We've been badly weakened. Let's retreat to Wild Goose Peak. We'll plan from there.
What? Retreat to Wild Goose Peak? But I refuse to accept this!
Report! Chieftain! Marshal White's party is now 50 miles from Wild Goose Peak. They'll arrive tomorrow.
Great! Great!
Generals, listen up. We move tonight. Back to Wild Goose Peak to greet Marshal White.
Yes, sir! Move out! We're back! We're back! Victor! We're finally back at Stag Summit! No more people buzzing around me like a bunch of bees talking about the pardon!
Right. Brothers, go get some rest in your rooms. In 2 hours, we'll meet in the Hall of Unity.
Alright, brothers! Who is with me? Follow me to my room!
System! Get out here! System!
Host, what is your command? Host, what is your command?
You! When I defeated Samuel Kane's pursuers, that army of 100,000, where's their
The
gear?
equipment has been placed in the system. The equipment has been placed in the system vault. When the host needs it, host, you can retrieve it with your mind.
System vault? Retrieve it with my mind? Not bad. How do I use the system points?
Host, system points can now be exchanged for Pentaforce banner skills. Iron Storm banner.
Pentaforce banner skills. What is
The
that?
Pentaforce banners are the Iron Storm banner, the Timber banner, the Flood banner. The Pentaforce banners are the Iron Storm banner, the Blazing banner, and the Earthshroud banner. These 5 special banners. Once you unlock the Iron Storm banner, the Timber banner, the Flood banner, you'll gain the skill Arrow Storm, turning you into an army of 1. A tactical weapon for Heaven's Judgment.
An army of 1! Heaven's Judgment! Wow. Stag Summit is a fortress. Easy to defend! Hard to attack! With a skill this powerful. Even if the Emperor himself comes, we have nothing to fear. System exchange.
Exchange successful.
Cheers! Come on! Bottoms up!
Brothers, things happen so fast, and I didn't have time to explain. But you must understand. Once the rabbit is dead, the hound is cooked. If we accept the pardon, they'll make us attack other rebels. We're all cut from the same cloth. Why? Turn on each other.
Brother, cut the fancy talk, alright? I don't get a word of it. Just tell us what to do. You are the boss of Stag Summit now. Me and the brothers are all with you.
Alright. Then, I'll be blunt. I mean to rebel.
Victor! Have you had too much to drink? Rebel? Then what are we doing here at Stag Summit? Rob the rich, feed the poor. Drink from big bowls, eat big chunks of meat. Isn't that rebellion?
You only know one part. Not the other. Our robberies, robbing the rich to feed the poor, is just being outlaws. But I mean to build our strength and overthrow the court. That is what rebellion is.
You promised me, Victor, that in my lifetime, I'd wear my official robes again.
Overthrow the court. Build a new regime. Any rank you want. It is just a word from me.
Victor, your idea is too naive. Think about it. The court has 1 million soldiers and countless generals. We're outnumbered and outgunned. How can we possibly fight them?
Number. You just killed a few scumbags. And you were made a monk. And what about the rest of us? We all have blood feuds. Can we really just swallow that? Charlie, you had a happy life, but because your wife was targeted, you ended up with a broken family. General Miles, you were framed and sent to Wild Goose Peak. Turning outlaw was one thing, but that governor, hiding behind his royal connections, without a second thought, slaughtered your entire family. Have you really forgotten? For their own gain, they ruin the nation's best. If we don't overthrow a court like this, what is the point of keeping it? If we could build a new regime, and find a wise leader who loves the people, to rule this land, the tragedies you've all endured, would they ever happen again?
All right. I used to think there were just too many bad guys, and you could never kill them all. But today, after hearing what Victor said, I finally get it. It is the world that has gone wrong. If we don't overthrow this world, the good will always be oppressed.
Victor is right. If the world were just, would there be thugs preying on the innocent?
I finally get it. From now on, I am with you, Victor. If I ever waver, may I end up like this bowl. Victor, what is our next move? Just say the word. We're all with you.
Good. From now on, we brothers share in fortune and share in hardship. Pour the wine.
Good.
Brothers, kneel! Marshal White is here!
You are wanted criminals. You only came 10 miles to greet the Imperial Envoy. Don't you think that is a bit arrogant?
I, Samuel Kane, am unworthy of His Majesty's grace. Next time I meet the Imperial Envoy, I will go 30 miles beyond Wild Goose Peak to respectfully greet the Marshal. Enough!
Chieftain, you are too harsh on yourself. Let's discuss this at the camp.
I, Samuel Kane, am ready to die to repay His Majesty's grace. And for your support, Marshal, after you return to the capital, please put in a good word for us. To make this pardon a success, I, Samuel Kane, and my brothers will never forget your kindness.
Of course. Of course.
Marshal, try our aged wine from Wild Goose Peak.
Hold on. In your Hall of Brotherhood, the number of leaders is a bit off. Don't mind me for speaking plainly. Since you've decided to submit to the court, then highway robbery must stop. Otherwise, if someone whispers to His Majesty and says the wrong thing, Wild Goose Peak standing at court will suffer. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Marshal, my brother, since deciding to submit, will serve the court.
and crush all outlaws. To know our enemy and win every battle, he sent some of our men to scout the enemy. They're the vanguard for our main force.
I knew I was right about you. You are truly loyal to the court. From now on, as long as they don't tarnish Wild Goose Peak's name, I'll stay out of it.
Please, Marshal.
Come, let's all drink.
Cheers!
Slow down, brother.
Have a seat.
Have a seat.
Strategist, you told Marshal White today that we sent Victor Stone and Richard the Bold to scout the enemy. But if this plan is exposed, what will we do then?
Don't worry, brother. From my calculations, Victor Stone and his traitorous men should have already reached Stag Summit. Though I don't know why his skills have suddenly improved, making him hard to defeat. If we send our army to surround Stag Summit and block all the roads, we can starve them out.
Strategist. Brilliant plan. Brilliant. We were brothers once. But everyone has their own path, and I am not one to force anyone. Besides, Wild Goose Peak is about to be pardoned. They only have themselves to blame. But, strategist, Victor Stone has gotten much stronger lately. He is fearsome. I am worried. Our men will be too scared to face him.
Brother, a fire's weak. Stoke it, and it'll roar, won't it? Right now, doesn't Wild Goose Peak have the perfect stoker? Once he is dead, our men will be so enraged. At Stag Summit they'll fight fiercely.
You mean Douglas Payne? What is your plan, strategist?
Make it look like a suicide. Plant a suicide note. Say, Douglas Payne couldn't bear losing his arm, and took his own life.
Brilliant plan, strategist. Then I'll leave it to you, strategist, to speak with Simon Shaw.
I am a dual-wielding warrior, and now I've lost my right arm. How can I still be Wild Goose Peak's general? And how can I get revenge on Victor Stone?
Douglas, are you...
Sam! Have a seat!
Douglas, the strategist and I have been wanting to visit. But you know, camp business has been so busy. We finally found time to see you. You don't blame me, do you?
It is kind of you to think of me. Actually, I have something I wanted to discuss with you both. I didn't expect you'd come first.
I brought you a fine aged wine. Let's talk over a drink. Great. Have a taste, brother.
All right, brother.
How is it?
Quick, why? Huh.
Here.
Brothers, you'd still visit a cripple like me. This kindness, I'll never forget it. Let's finish this cup. I have something to tell you both.
All right.
Great wine, brother.
Unbelievable. That was easier than I thought.
Brothers. Brothers, wait. I'll take care of this guy. Brothers, it is done. Let's go.
Unbelievable. Infantry in teams of 3, training in combined attacks. One with a shield in front, one with a spear to strike, and one from the left to finish. The effect is incredible. Effortlessly, they took down 3 soldiers.
You've got to admit, these archers are amazing. See how Victor has them in 3 rows. The first row shoots their arrows, while the other 2 rows wait. Once the first row is done, they immediately crouch down, clearing the line of sight for the second row, and so on. Just like that, he solved the archer's firing gap. Victor, that is a stroke of pure genius!
Alright. I called you all here today, not for praise. Today, we're here to discuss our next move. We're mortal enemies with Wild Goose Peak now. They'll want to wipe us out as soon as possible. Counting the days. It won't be long now. I want you all to take turns on watch tonight. To guard against a sneak attack.
Victor, don't you worry. From now on, when I sleep, I'll keep one eye open. I'd like to see those wild goose bugs dare to come. My staff isn't for show.
Right. Ever since they hunted us down, my ties with Wild Goose Peak are long gone. If they come again, they can test my blade and see how sharp it is.
Good. That is great. Then the 3 of us will join in too. Let's see what we're made of.
All right.
Let's go. Let's go.
Brothers. Brothers. Since our last attempt to capture Victor and the other wild goose traders, General Miles was captured, and his fate is unknown, and Victor cut off Douglas Payne's arm. I am ashamed. I've been so busy with camp affairs. I haven't had the time to visit Brother Payne. He must be feeling terrible. Is there any brother who will join me to visit Brother Payne?
I'll go. We'll go too. Me too.
Good. Then let's all go together to see Douglas Payne. Why isn't Brother Payne's door closed? Brother Payne! Oh! Brother Payne! Brother Payne! Brother Payne! Brother Payne! How could you do this? You are dead. How am I supposed to go on? Brother Payne!
It was that outlaw, Victor. He drove Brother Payne to his death. Brother Payne couldn't bear the pain of his severed arm, so he took his own life.
Douglas! Sam! Attack Stag Summit! Avenge Douglas! That outlaw Victor! He dared to kill Brother Payne! Listen to my command! Attack Stag Summit now! General Grant, General Warren, we obey. Sam! For our brother's sake, muster the troops now! Crush Stag Summit!
Yes, sir! Arch!
This outlaw Victor Stone is a formidable fighter. Last time we fought, he seriously injured one of our brothers and captured another. Plus, Charles Linley joined his rebellion. Now we're down to just Generals Grant and Warren. So, how do we win this time?
Don't worry, brother. Ever since we last discussed this, I've been thinking about how to take down this beast. And I have a plan. Stag Summit is just a small peak. If we just lay siege to Stag Summit for half a month, the rebels will collapse.
Brilliant plan, strategist. Men, move out!
Report! Bad news! Chieftain! James Flint! He is gone!
What? Forget it. Capturing Victor Stone is our priority. Move out.
Report! Report, Prime Minister. Victor Stone, Richard the Bold, and Andrew Sterling, along with Charles Linley, have deserted Wild Goose Peak. They also severed one of Douglas Payne's arms. Samuel Kane is about to march his army to attack Stag Summit.
Is this true?
Absolutely.
Just a bunch of lowly outlaws. But this is good news. Go at once. Bring those two to my residence. Tell them I have urgent business to discuss.
Yes. With them fighting among themselves, I can make something of this.
Wild Goose Peak has caused endless trouble. They've ruined so many of my plans. These outlaws, they dare dream of a pardon and serving the court. In their dreams.
Prime Minister.
Perfect timing. Please rise. I have an important matter to discuss with you.
Thank you, sir.
Please sit.
Strategist, how far are we from Stag Summit?
From Wild Goose Peak to Stag Summit, it is 350 miles. At a normal march, it would take 5 to 7 days. But since we've been moving so fast, we're now only 20 miles away.
Great! Men, we're only 20 miles from Stag Summit. Let's push on. Before it gets dark, we must reach the foot of Stag Summit. We'll surround Stag Summit under cover of night. Not a single bird will escape. We must kill Victor Stone.
Hold on, Sam.
What is it, strategist?
That is enough. That is enough, everyone. You've all worked hard. It is getting late. Let's set up camp and cook. Eat and drink well. Get some rest for tomorrow's.
Wait! Strategist. No! Men, it is midnight. Those rebels on Stag Summit are sound asleep. Let's storm Stag Summit now. Slaughter those rebels and avenge Douglas Payne.
Sam! To avenge Douglas Payne, killing Victor Stone alone is enough to comfort his spirit. Why shed more blood?
Those who followed Victor Stone from Wild Goose Peak are traitors. Our pardon is imminent. If they commit a heinous act, Stephen Ford, can you take the fall? Men, hear my command. Storm Stag Summit. Before dawn, we must take Stag Summit. Kill them all.
Yes, sir. Move out.
Meat and wine every day. This is the life.
Report! It is terrible! An army's attacking from nowhere! They're everywhere! There must be thousands of them!
What? An attack! It must be the Wild Goose Army. So Victor was right. Those Wild Goose bastards! Follow me! We'll fight them for 300 rounds! Go!
Yes, sir!
Wait! Prepare the rolling logs and boulders. When they attack, smash them hard!
Yes, sir!
And ring the alarm bell now! Tell Victor and the others to get here now!
Yes! We'll do it at once!
Victor Stone! Richard the Bull! You are completely surrounded! Get out here now! If you know what is good for you! And apologize to Sam! Or I'll take you out one by one! I'll hack you to death! Blackie, who the hell do you think you are? Strutting around here like you own the place! You think I won't kill you?
The only true hero on Wild Goose Peak is Richard the Bold? And what are you?
Brother, you're here already!
If I hadn't come, who knows how arrogant they get?
Strategist. We're sending tens of thousands of troops to crush Stag Summit. We're sure to win a great victory. Marshal White will see our resolve to seek a pardon. Ah, what a joy.
Sam. I am worried about Wild Goose Peak. James Flint and Douglas Payne were close. He suddenly deserted. Could he have found something out? If our murder of Douglas Payne is exposed, forget about crushing Stag Summit. I am afraid Wild Goose Peak will be in chaos.
Right. James Flint is sharp. And he is ex-Royal Army. He might have figured it out. After we crush Stag Summit, we'll take him out.
Brother!
Tell me the truth if you want to live.
We have no quarrel. Ask me anything. Whatever I know, I'll tell you everything.
These past few days, I figured it out. Douglas Payne was murdered. Douglas Payne and I were close. I knew some of his little quirks. For example, when he wrote his name, the first stroke had a very distinct curve. But guess what? His suicide note, why didn't it have that curve?
I don't know.
Bullshit. You forged Douglas Payne's suicide note, didn't you? Talk. Besides you, who else was involved?
Brother, it was the chieftain and strategist Will. It was their plan. I only forged the suicide note. I swear I didn't do anything else. Jack Black strangled him with a rope. Brother, spare me. I beg you. For all the times I've been careful, spare me.
Man, charge!
This can't go on.
Brother, what is your plan?
Leonard Townsend is clean. We can let him go. But Jack Black, he dies. I'll deal with him.
Die, Blackie!
I didn't kill him, but I took his arms. He is a cripple now.
Hold your hand! Brother, what are you doing?
You are not Samuel Kane's man. Surrender. I won't kill you. Bullshit!
You got my brother Douglas Payne killed, and you dare say you won't kill me?
What? Douglas Payne is dead?
Cut the righteous act. There is even a will. How could that be fake?
There is more to this. Take him away! Go on ahead. I'll cover you.
Quick! Watch out!
You dare cut off Jack Black's arms! Today, I'll tear you to pieces! Only then will my hatred be satisfied!
Good! Come on! Let me have my fun!
Brother, be careful!
I am not playing with you! Man, take them all away!
Brother! Brother! Victor Stone cut off my arms! Brother! Brother! Brother, I am a cripple now! Victor Stone cut my arms off, brother! Brother! Brother, I am a cripple now!
You motherless black brute! Useless! Shouting and screaming in the command tent! Have you no decorum?
Brother, what did you just call me?
Guards! Take Jack Black back to his tent. I'll send a medic to stop the bleeding and bandage you.
Report! Victor Stone cut down Barry Sutton, Stanley Steele, Leonard Townsend, and other leaders are now Victor Stone's prisoners.
What did you say? The damn outlaw! He has taken out my top generals! I want to tear him limb from limb!
Brother, you are the chieftain. Right now, you have to make a decision.
Strategist. Relay my order. Mounted troops, dismount! Attack the mountain!
Brother, think twice. Cavalry can't fight on mountains. It is a death sentence.
Then tell me, in this situation, what else can we do?
Brother, calm down. An uphill charge will be too costly. It will only add to our casualties.
Then, what do you suggest? Strategist?
Besiege them instead. Stag Summit has limited supplies. After a few days, they'll be in disarray. Then we can take them without a fight. We'll have them in one fell swoop. Brother, if we lose too many men here, will the royal court still take us seriously? The amnesty deal could be in jeopardy.
Guards!
Brother!
Send my order, surround Stag Summit. Without my order, not even a bird is to escape!
Yes, sir! Bring me some wine! Do you think I am useless? You won't even let me drink! When my brother Sam gets here, he'll cut you all down!
Jack Black, stop this madness!
Brother! You came to see me? Brother! You always call me brother! Why did you use my name today?
Brother! Look at you. You've given up on yourself. You are a complete wreck!
It was the chieftain and strategist will. It was their plan. I just forged the will. I swear I didn't do anything else. Jack Black strangled him with a rope. Brother, spare me. I am always so careful. Brother, spare my life.
And I trusted you, Samuel the Righteous. You are just a scoundrel. Wait. Days ago, Victor publicly refused the amnesty. Did he already know Samuel's true colors? Looks like I have to go to Stag Summit and get the truth myself. Yeah!
Lord Chancellor. Lord Chancellor, our spies report.
Nat.
Samuel Kane has taken most of the Wild Goose Bandits to attack Stag Summit. My suggestion is, we should ask the Sovereign now to send troops to crush Wild Goose Peak.
Exactly. Attacking Wild Goose Peak now is the perfect opportunity. We can avenge our past shame and wipe them all out in one fell swoop. It is a perfect 2-for-1 deal.
Wrong, completely wrong. Stag Summit and Wild Goose Peak are in league. They're all bandits, now they're fighting like dogs. You'd miss a perfect show just to wade into the mess. What? You don't have enough to do.
So what is your plan, Lord Chancellor?
Tomorrow, I'll tell the Sovereign to grant the amnesty and issue an imperial decree ordering Samuel Kane to depart at once for North March and Overlord County to fight the Great Liao. Samuel Kane will be caught between two fires. Brilliant, isn't it?
Lord Chancellor. Brilliant! Brilliant! We've been surrounding Stag Summit for 5 days. Why aren't they showing any signs of running out of food? Instead, they're cooking every day. Beats me.
Who is that?
Report! Chieftain, James Flint is attacking.
James Flint means trouble.
He must have found out how Douglas Payne died. He is here to join Stag Summit. He is using revenge to prove his loyalty.
Let's go meet him.
Get out of my way!
Ah, Brother James Flint, you are back.
Samuel Kane! Drop the act! Brothers! Samuel Kane is a treacherous scoundrel. He is the one who murdered Douglas Payne! Listen to me! Abandon Samuel Kane now, or your fate will be no better than his!
James Flint, stop your lies!
James Flint is a spy from Stag Summit. He is here to slander the chieftain and demoralize us. Whoever kills James Flint gets 100 tails.
James Flint. So he knows too. Number, I can't let a talent like him be wasted. I have to save him. To kill James Flint, you'll have to go through me!
Brothers, you all saw it. James Flint and Victor Stone are in league. They're trying to ruin our pardon. Don't fall for James Flint's trick. General Warwick, General Grant, slay these two traitors!
Impressive! Is that all you've got? Howard Rowan, were you holding back? What amazing archery. Too bad he is Samuel Kane's loyal lapdog. He can't be mine.
Host defeated Rowan's arrow mastery. Host has defeated provoking resentment from Samuel Kane, William York, Howard Nolan, and 33 others gained 33 resentment points. The third system quest has been issued. System quest issue. Host defeated Rowan's arrow mastery, provoking Samuel Kane, and William York gained 33 resentment points. Third system, Samuel Kane's army is advancing. System quest issued. Samuel Kane's army is advancing to destroy Stag Summit. To destroy Stag Summit. Resentment from Howard Nolan and 33 others. Host lead the Stag Summit forces to defeat the Wild Goose army. Reward blazing banner skill.
What skill is that?
Blazing banner skill. Heaven's fire punishment.
Awesome. In that case, system, use the Iron Storm banner skill. Arrow Storm! Fire over there! Perfect! In that case, system, Iron Storm banner skill. Arrow Storm! Fire there! The Iron Storm banner skill is truly invincible. Running away?
Victor, take this!
You think you can kill me with that? You are overconfident!
Men! Retreat! Retreat!
Ready to talk now?
Strategist! Tell me! What is the situation?
We suffered heavy losses. Not just Connor Grant, but Victor Stone captured Harold Warren. Among our army leaders, several of our best fighters either died in battle or were cut down. Even Jack Black.
Jack Black? Where's that bastard?
The battle was fierce, and we had to retreat in a hurry. But we couldn't bring Jack Black.
How could that bastard get lost?
Report! Report! After the battle, all of Wild Goose Peak's leaders have gone missing. They're suspected to have defected to Stag Summit.
What? Defected to Stag Summit? Strategist? What are we going to do?
I am just a former teacher. What brilliant plan could I have? In my view, we should retreat to Wild Goose Peak. The river around the mountain will protect us. Whether it is Victor Stone or the Royal Army, they can't touch us.
At this point, we have no choice. Men, retreat!
Chieftain, an envoy from the court is here. He's been waiting in the Hall of Unity for 3 days.
What? The court sent someone! Quickly! Follow me to meet him at once!
Let's go.
Marshal, we've been here for 3 days, and Samuel Kane is still nowhere to be seen. Honestly, he is not sincere at all. We're only here because of the royal decree. Otherwise, this camp, I wouldn't even set foot in it.
Enough. Settle down. If you ruin my plan, you'll regret it.
Yes, sir.
Your humble servant, Samuel Kane. Greetings, Marshal White and Lord Hughes.
Samuel Kane, you are just in time. Receive the decree.
Your humble servant receives the decree.
By decree, man's true nature is not twofold. The nation's constant way is to gather in peace. Do good, and you are a loyal subject. Do evil, and you are a rebel. I hear Wild Goose Peak serves the court, and has proven its worth. Thus, their crimes are pardoned.
So this is the Emperor's decree for our amnesty. My lifelong dream. Is it really about to come true?
Samuel Kane is appointed vanguard against the great Liao. Luke Sterling is his deputy. After the other generals have proven their worth, they will be further rewarded. Samuel Kane, rise and receive the decree.
Your humble servant is grateful for His Majesty's grace. Even if I am torn to pieces, I will not fail His Majesty's grace.
By order of our chieftain. For the Imperial Envoy, a small token of our sincerity.
Thank you for the chieftain's kindness. We all serve the Emperor. I hope the chieftain will not fail the Emperor's grace. March out and face the Liao soon, and rid the Emperor of his greatest threat.
Rest assured, Marshal White, your humble servant, Samuel Kane, will not fail His Majesty. We will march at once to repel the Lao.
Very well. I'll take my leave.
Goodbye, Marshal White. Send out my orders! Tell all the chieftains to report to the Hall of Brotherhood at once! Brothers, now the Emperor has issued an edict. We are to serve the nation. This is the Emperor's great mercy, a boundless favor. Even if we brothers are torn to pieces and die for our cause, we could never repay His Majesty's grace. So, brothers, quickly gather your men. We march on Great Lao in 3 days.
Wait. Brother, no.
Why not?
Among our brothers, many have families now. They need to be settled. Our brothers trapped at Stag Summit also need to be rescued, and we need to gather supplies. Don't all of these things take time, brother? You can't rush this.
Then, strategist, how many days?
We can march in 10 days.
Good. Good. All right then. You may all go for now. Go home and prepare. We can't fail the Emperor.
Yes, brother! Ah! Cheers!
Back then, I ran Louis Fei through with one thrust. He didn't even see it coming.
When I passed through Peach Blossom Hill, I taught Louis Fei a lesson too. That scoundrel! A guy like that, preying on the weak, and he dares call himself a hero. Back at the Wild Goose Brotherhood, I was dead set against it. Well, now it is done. Brother took him out. That is one thing off my mind. Let's drink.
Come on, come on.
Report! At the gate, some Wild Goose generals are calling out. They're asking for you by name, chieftain.
Oh. For me, looks like we have visitors.
Let's see. Who has got the nerve to cause trouble at Stag Summit? I'll bash their skull in.
Brother, don't be reckless.
All right, brothers. Let's go take a look.
Right, let's go.
Brothers! My brothers are back! Brothers, you are finally here!
Brothers, we followed the Wild Goose main force for a while, but something felt wrong. We were always just bandits. The Royal Army won't accept us, but Samuel Kane, for his own glory, forced the amnesty. We weren't happy about it either, so we're not too late, are we?
Not at all! Brother, not a bit late! Brother, you are finally here!
Brother, I am with you now. We'll never be apart again.
Come on! Let's go inside for a drink!
Chieftain, one more thing.
Stop dawdling. Speak.
While we were clearing the battlefield, we found Jack Black deep in the mountains. He is passed out from blood loss. What should we do?
Bring him to the Hall of Unity. I'll question him myself.
Yes, sir.
Move! That's Samuel Kane. What a treacherous scoundrel. I must have been blind to have ever followed him. Jack Black may be a ruthless brute, but he was loyal to the end. He did everything he said.
Victor was right all along. If we'd followed him to accept the amnesty, we'd be dead, with no place to be buried. And to think I once thought he was a hero.
I even thought he'd one day lead the Wild Goose Army to Eastgate City and avenge me.
Charlie, don't wallow in self-pity. One day, I, Victor, will let you personally cut off that old scoundrel's head. He is here.
Victor, what now?
Find an empty room to treat his wounds. Once he is healed, let him go.
Victor, why?
A quick death is the greatest mercy for him. A man like him deserves 100 deaths. He has already lost both arms. Surely, he can't escape the Royal Army for long. He has a life of suffering ahead. We at Stag Summit won't be as heartless as Samuel Kane.
Lord Chancellor. Lord Chancellor, we have news. In Shandong, the Stag Summit bandits have resurfaced. They crushed the Wild Goose Army and routed Samuel Kane. I wish to ask the Emperor to lead an elite force to storm Stag Summit and destroy their lair. Let all the outlaws in the land see the might of the royal court. What do you think, Lord Chancellor?
Since Stag Summit has broken away, Wild Goose Peak is now beyond my control. Besides, these bandits are different from Samuel Kane. They can't be pardoned or appeased.
Exactly. If we let these bandits grow stronger, they'll become the next Wild Goose Peak. That will cause trouble, won't it?
Tomorrow at court, ask the sovereign for an imperial decree. We will back you up.
As you command, Lord Chancellor!
Come on! Bottoms up!
Hey, brother, our prisoners in the dungeon. It is time to recruit them.
Oh, right. Victor, if you hadn't reminded me, I'd have completely forgotten. But those men, they're all diehard followers of Samuel Kane. They dream of a royal pardon. Victor, this won't be easy.
Bah! You ungrateful, shameless scoundrels! How dare you still have the face to live?
Stanley, I know you have a problem with me, but General Flint was clear. Believe it or not, you'll have to decide for yourself.
What do you mean by that?
Join Stag Summit. Stag Summit doesn't need you to uphold heaven's justice. Just join us and do something for the people. And you two, you are both great warriors. Join Stag Summit, and the positions of great warrior are yours. One day, when we overthrow the court, you'll be rewarded. Further.
Victor, what are you up to? You want to overthrow the dynasty? That is treason!
You are right. I lost to you, but you can dream if you think I'll bow down.
Enough! You are all so annoying! Why are you all so stubborn? I can't stand it anymore. So what if you lost a battle and got tricked into coming to Wild Goose Peak? Now you can't even go home. If it weren't for this court and this incompetent tyrannical emperor, would we have ended up like this? Think about it.
This, upholding heaven's justice, isn't for the Emperor. It is for the people. Are you doing it for an empty title, or to truly help the people? You decide. We won't force anyone.
We surrender.
We surrender as well.
Great. Let's drink together. Come.
Chancellor Thomas Grant has a report, Your Majesty.
Proceed.
I hear that Victor Stone, Richard the Bold, and other Wild Goose leaders have deserted Wild Goose Peak and gathered at Stag's Summit, robbing travelers on the road. They've also fallen out with Samuel Kane and others. Samuel Kane has sent forces twice, but both times he failed. If left to grow stronger, they will become a grave threat to the court. I ask Your Majesty for a command arrow to lead an army to Stag's Summit and capture these rebels.
War. But war will cost a lot of money, won't it?
Your Majesty, it is rare for Chancellor Grant to show such patriotism. I believe this is the right move. We should act quickly before the rebels grow stronger.
Indeed, Your Majesty. A loyal subject like him, we must not let him be disheartened.
We concur!
Very well, then I will listen to you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty is wise.
This place is easy to defend, hard to attack, and the view is wide open. We need to build more sentry posts here and rotate them often. That way, we can.
Report.
Report! Chieftain, Stag Summit is under attack! Stag Summit is under attack!
What is going on?
Chieftain, after you left, that bastard Thomas Grant gathered 100,000 troops and ambushed our camp at Stag Summit. Now, Chief Richard and the others are in a desperate fight.
Back to Stag Summit. All of you, drop all non-essentials. We have to move fast. Back to Stag Summit.
Move! Yes, sir! Move!
These past few days, we've launched several attacks. But in just a few days, of our 10 great generals, over half have been killed. And Stag Summit has taken the chance to counterattack several times. If this keeps up, I am afraid.
You can say that again. We've had this mountain surrounded since day one. We thought, if we cut off their supply lines, they'd eventually collapse without a fight. But after a week of the siege, Stag's Summit shows no signs of running out of supplies. This will be a tough fight.
The capital. They've sent several letters, ordering me to end this quickly, to avoid complications. But if Stag's Summit were that easy, we wouldn't be standing here. Hey, come look. Isn't that a narrow trail?
Hey, it really is. It must be from years of woodcutters gathering firewood. It is too narrow for a large force, but if we send an elite squad, led by a brave general, to attack, under cover of night, the Stag's Summit Gate, we might get some unexpected results.
Good. Send the order. Dispatch 3,000 elite troops. Under cover of night, infiltrate Stag's Summit. Seize the moment to open the gate and support our main attack.
Sir.
Brothers, I had to capture you. I had no choice.
You ambushed and tied us up. What could possibly justify that?
You are mistaken. If you hadn't used this chance to spy on Stag Summit and been caught in my trap, how would you have ended up like this?
You?
But I won't kill you. I am going to show you a better path.
A better path? What path could you possibly offer?
You are both good men. Why follow a scoundrel like Samuel Kane and serve the court? I am a simple man. I am no scholar. But even I know a wise bird chooses a good tree, and a loyal man chooses a good master. You two understand that, don't you? The emperor is a fool. Corrupt officials rule. The people are suffering. Join Stag Summit. Let's make our mark on history.
and bring relief to the people. Isn't that a worthy cause?
Let me tell you, your brute force failed, so now you are trying to sweet-talk us.
Sweet-talk? You two, why did you become outlaws? Have you already forgotten? The killings and robberies? Weren't you all involved? And before you became outlaws, didn't you all involved? And before you became outlaws, didn't you all have your own stories? Such a blood feud. How can a simple pardon wipe that away?
You are right, sir. Victor has a point. So you are saying, even if I perform a great service, that old fox Cecil King won't spare me? If that is the case, then why did Sam? So that is it. So that is it! Victor! Thank you. I was wrong about you. If you'll have me, I'll join Stag Summit. No more taking orders from those corrupt officials.
Luke! Not at all. I'll untie you both right away. Please, rise. Now that you've joined Stag Summit, our camp will gain some great generals. Then, our chances of victory will be much higher.
My master has joined, so I will too.
Great! Then, let's return to Stag Summit!
Report! Report, Chieftain. I found out. Thomas Grant's army of 100,000 is besieging Stag Summit. They fought Stag Summit for several rounds. Chief Richard is injured. Charles, Quentin Miles, Stephen Ford, and other chiefs have been fighting in turns. They've killed several of Grant's generals now. Grant's army has fallen back 5 miles from the summit. They've completely surrounded Stag Summit.
Listen up! We'll hit Grant's army from behind! We'll coordinate with our brothers inside! Drive them back!
Yes, sir! Move out!
Report!
Urgent report from the front. My lord, I have the details. Stag Summit's forces are under 5,000. Most of them, the original Wild Goose renegades. The rest are recent recruits from the area. Their true fighting force is under 3,000.
3,000 men. We have exactly 3,000 elites to storm the camp. Take them by surprise. We might just have a chance.
There are also some rumors.
What? Rumors?
They say that near Stag Summit, there is a hidden, mysterious long-range force. They're hidden in the mountains. They can unleash an arrow storm from the shadows. When Samuel Kane previously besieged Stag Summit, it was this long-range force that caught him off guard. That is why he was routed.
These rebels, they all claim to be invincible. How could a bunch of bandits afford to maintain such an elite long-range force? Come with me. Let's go see. Torch attack. It won't take an hour. Our assault force will use their local numerical advantage to breach the gate. Then, I'll lead my 100,000 men to crush Stag Summit. This victory is in the bag.
In that case, congratulations in advance, sir. And when you do, please don't forget us. When you are before His Majesty, please put in a good word for us.
Of course, of course.
Enemy attack! Prepare to fight!
Damn. Stag Summit only has 5,000 men, and Victor took 1,000 elites. At this rate, how can we possibly hold out?
It won't take an hour. We'll wipe out these rebels. To the last man, come! Let's go take a look.
We'll take them soon.
We're here, just in time. If we capture Thomas Grant, we can still win this! Men, charge!
Charge!
Sir, what do we do now? You saw them. We're no match for them.
Right, sir! Do we fight or not? You have to give the order! Fight! Retreat! Retreat, sir! Retreat, sir!
Once I am back in the capital, I'll send another army straight to Stag Summit. Then I'll wipe out these rebels to the last man. Going somewhere!
You are Victor Stone!
It is Victor! Victor's back! He is here to save us!
Right. We have plenty of leaders, but we're undermanned. If our leaders weren't so powerful and hadn't killed Grant's top generals, I'd say Stag Summit would have fallen by now.
What do we do? We were trapped by that bastard Grant, but now Victor's back. Let's break out!
Let's give that bastard a proper fight! My mace has been starving for a fight!
Brothers! With me, capture Grant alive! For glory, kill!
You can't kill me!
Alright. I'll count to 10. Let's see how far you get. 1, 10.
You bastard! Grant! Charles Linley's here!
You are in league with Gavin Hill. Today, I'll make you the first to taste my blade!
Don't run, you're deep! Don't chase a cornered enemy. Stag Summit, with just a few thousand men, held off Thomas Grant's army for over 10 days. Looks like this was a big win. At least, our name is out there now.
Chieftain, I need to talk to you.
Men, clear the battlefield!
What are you doing?
Chieftain, we almost won today, but we failed to capture Thomas Grant. I have failed you. If we had kept chasing him, who knows how many brothers would have been shot down. It wasn't that I was afraid to die.
Don't say that. Don't blame yourself. We may not have captured Thomas Grant, but we still sent that bastard running with his tail between his legs. He won't dare to mess with Stag Summit for a while. Our priority now is to stock up on supplies, build weapons, and strengthen our forces. We'll find better bases, and then we'll move step by step. Besides, Thomas Grant is nothing. When we storm Eastgate City and we capture Gavin Hill, I'll personally hand him over to you. Come on, Charlie. Let's go have a drink, brother.
All right. Last drink! Drink up! Victor! I heard from my master and Stephen Sr. that you led the cavalry and broke through the Royal Army's siege, and you saved Stag Summit from disaster. Today, I'm going to get drunk with you.
You are too kind. I am a man of Stag Summit. It is my duty to serve Stag Summit. We repelled the Royal Army, and now we have new brothers joining us. It is a double celebration. We should celebrate. Brothers, please be seated. I have something to say.
Let's drink!
This first cup is to welcome our new brothers to Stag Summit. With you all joining us, I am sure Stag Summit's future will be brighter. Stag Summit is not like Wild Goose Peak. We don't claim to enforce heaven's justice. The royal court is rotten to the core. What I mean is, when heaven is unjust, we must rise up.
Drink!
Bring him in.
Victor, you are no brother!
You'll die a terrible death! When my brother brings his army, he'll tear you limb from limb!
If I wanted you dead, I'd just leave you in the snow. But I won't let you die so easily.
I am an outlaw! I knew this day would come! Kill me or torture me! I don't care!
I am not just sparing your life. I am taking you to the city. You've terrorized this region. It is time the world sees what kind of man you are.
What? You are turning me in! No, 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 no! You can't! You can't! You can't!
You terrorized the people when you were causing chaos. Did you ever think? I can't! No, you didn't. It is only because the knife wasn't at your throat. That is all. Enough. Enough. Take him away.
Just kill me! Kill me!
From this moment on, Stag Summit is officially cutting ties with Wild Goose Peak. Come! Let us all bear witness. Drink up!
Strategist, the Stag Summit rebels are a real threat now. Even the royal army was defeated. How can we protect ourselves?
Brother, right now, Wild Goose Peak is in disarray. Our best leaders are all bullied by Victor the Outlaw and joined Stag Summit. Our only option now is to rely on our natural defenses and our trained navy to protect us.
You are right, strategist. Stag Summit may have a strong army, but they're still new. They're undermanned and have no navy. For now, they're no threat to us.
Tomorrow, we must take plenty of gold and treasures to Eastgate City to grease some palms. We'll ask the court to send an army to attack Stag Summit. That is the way to go. Once Stag Summit is gone, we'll still have a chance for a royal pardon.
But the one who could talk to the court was Leonard the Wanderer, and now Victor has him. So what do we do now?
How about this? We send a fortune in gold and treasures to Fan's house in Eastgate City. Ask Miss Misty to speak to His Majesty and help smooth things over. She can explain the situation to the Emperor, so he won't suspect us and let the traitors slander us. What do you think, brother?
At this point, it is our only choice. Strategist. I just thought of someone. He might be able to solve our current crisis.
You mean Master Sage?
Exactly, strategist. Hurry. Pack your things. We're going to Nine Palaces County to ask Master Sage for help.
To be honest, you all know the man I have in mind. He is Quentin Sage.
Victor, Quentin Sage may be a master of magic, but he is a wild goose, man. We can't even capture him. How can we get him to surrender?
Right. He is a founding member of Wild Goose. He is close with Will York and the Ryan brothers. Can we really persuade him?
We have to try. The enemies we'll face in the future will be countless. Among them, there will surely be powerful magic users. If we don't have a master of magic who can counter them, then we'll be at a severe disadvantage.
You have a point. But Stag Summit is in Wild Goose. On our side, we don't even have anyone who can talk to him. This plan of yours, it is not going to be easy.
Easy or not, I have to go. Brothers, I am leaving the camp in your hands.
Victor, since you've made up your mind, then I'll go with you. We're all leaders here. We can't let you do the dirty work alone. Besides, we're a team. What if the sage sees my sincerity? Maybe? He'll agree.
This is a long journey. I am counting on you all to watch over Stag's Summit. Also, Peach Blossom Hill has been idle. We can station more troops there. That way, if Stag's Summit is attacked, we can count on backup.
That is easy. Harold and I will guard Peach Blossom Hill. It'll be perfectly safe.
Good. Since you've decided, then I'll go alone to invite Master Sage.
Be careful, brother!
Please.
Please, tell your master. Tell him it is Samuel Kane from Wild Goose Peak. And I must see Master Quentin Sage.
From Wild Goose Peak? No. My master is in seclusion. No visitors. Please, leave.
You brat. You are just throwing us out. Sam, what do we do now?
Wild Goose Peak is in danger. We can't wait. Young master, if Master Sage won't see me, he'll have to tell me to my face.
Who is making all this noise?
Master Sage.
I've already made myself clear. I've left the world behind. I only wish to study the Tao and serve my mother. I won't get involved in the world's conflicts. Please, leave.
Master Sage. You were once part of Wild Goose Peak. Now Wild Goose Peak is in great peril. It is a matter of life and death. Please, Master Sage, lend us a hand. Save Wild Goose Peak from ruin.
From Sam on down. All of Wild Goose Peak will be forever in your debt. And we will reward you handsomely.
Though I rarely leave this place, I still know what is happening in the world. The conflict between Wild Goose Peak and Stag's Summit is just a matter of differing ideals. You were all brothers once. I can't get involved.
Sam! Will!
Victor! Speak of the devil!
Stop him!
Victor, I was a fool to call you my brother!
Really? Too bad about Jack Black. I've already dealt with him. Now it is your turn, and William York's.
You two, scumbags!
Hold your hand.
Master Sage, you are well.
It has been a while. You've grown quite bold, Victor.
You flatter me, Master Sage.
Master Sage! Victor, we treated you like a brother, but I never thought he'd want to kill me and William York without a second thought. Please, Master Sage, for old time's sake, help me deal with this villain. I will never forget your kindness. I'll donate 1,000 taels to rebuild the Azure Sanctuary's gate.
I think you misunderstood me. Your quarrel. I won't get involved. But this is the Azure Sanctuary. A place of peace. No fighting here, and no bloodshed. So please, no trouble here.
Master Sage, I was rash. We'll leave at once. Samuel Kane, I'll be waiting at the foot of the mountain. Don't even think about running.
Quinn, this warrior is interesting. Bring him to me. I have something to say.
Benefactor, my master has summoned you. Please, come with me inside.
Very well. Since you've invited me, then I, Victor Stone, will be happy to oblige.
Please?
Thank goodness for Master Lancaster. He stopped Victor in time. Otherwise, with his temper, we'd never have left here in one piece.
Enough talk. Have the men change into civilian clothes? Let's get down the mountain, now.
My master is inside. Go on in.
All right.
Quinn.
You come in as well.
Yes, master.
Please.
Master.
Welcome, honored guest. Forgive my tardy welcome. Please forgive me.
You are too kind, Master.
And you must be the chieftain of Stag's Summit. Remarkable.
Months ago, your fate suddenly underwent a complete transformation. In all my years, a fate like yours is a first for me.
Well, that is too complicated. I don't understand.
Number. You understand, and you understand perfectly. I also know what you want to ask. What your fate is now, right?
Your insight is divine. Master, you are a true sage.
But, Benefactor Victor, there are a few things I don't understand. Please, enlighten me.
Ask away, Master. As for what I know, I will hold nothing back and tell you everything.
Very good. Given your position at Wild Goose Peak, it was quite prominent, feasting and drinking with the other chieftains every day. Wasn't that a life of ease and pleasure? And the pardon and amnesty was meant to give the chieftains a proper place in society. But you, why would you risk everything and rebel with Goose Peak?
Master. Since you can see the future, you must know the royal court's days are numbered. As for the pardon and amnesty, it is just a farce. The court's corrupt officials have already rotted this great empire to the core. Minor reforms can't fix the root cause.
So you mean?
I oppose the pardon and amnesty. My goal is to overthrow this corrupt dynasty and let the people live in peace again.
Victor, I was at Wild Goose Peak for years. I always felt I had no kindred spirit. To think you're the one I've been looking for. You are right, Master. I was too narrow-minded.
It is all right. Your words, Benefactor Victor, were profound. I am impressed. But I wonder, Benefactor Victor, how do you plan to overthrow the court and give the people a better life?
Master, hear me out. The court is weak and impoverished. It is already beyond redemption. As they say, you must break to rebuild. Only by breaking the old system can we start anew. Goose Peak has an army of 100,000 and over 100 chieftains. It is the perfect base to build from. My plan is to select those of strong character and great skill to serve me. Then, build strong defenses, stockpile grain, and build up our strength. When the time is right, we'll overthrow the dynasty in one stroke and establish a new, stronger regime that will command the respect of all nations. Then, I'll reform the government, so officials won't dare to oppress the people, so the rich won't dare to exploit them, and let the people live in peace and prosperity.
Excellent. Your words, Benefactor Victor, resonate with me, I hope. Benefactor Victor, you won't forget your promise today. Quinn, it seems Benefactor Victor is the one you've been looking for. Don't worry about your mother. I'll have my disciples visit her often. She will be well taken care of.
Thank you, Master. Thank you for raising me, Master. I leave the mountain today. If I fail to bring peace and prosperity to the people, I will never return.
Go on. It is time for a well-deserved rest.
Since Master Sage has made it clear he is not returning to Wild Goose Peak, we've lost another chance to crush Stag's summit.
Reporting.
Chieftain, a letter for you.
This sorcerer sage? He has gone too far. Victor the Outlaw, how dare he?
Don't be rash. Brother, I have a plan. I can bring Quentin Sage to Wild Goose Peak and keep him from serving Victor.
Strategist! Is that true? What is the plan?
Do you remember how Quentin Sage refused our invitation?
He said he was focused on his studies and caring for his mother. You mean we're gonna trick his mother into coming to Wild Goose Peak?
Exactly. You know Master Sage well. Once his mother is in our hands, even if he won't serve us, he'll never serve Stag Summit.
Brilliant plan! Strategist! Brilliant!
Brother, write a letter at once. Send Julian Sharp up the mountain immediately. We can't waste any time.
Good. Good, good, good! I'll write the letter right now.
Master Sage, with you on our side, Stag Summit's strength will surely rise to new heights. Oh, no. I finally remembered what I forgot. Let's go.
Captain Stone, what is going on?
It is your mother. I am worried the scoundrels from Wild Goose Peak will go after your mother.
My father died when I was young. My mother is all I have left. If anything happens to my mother, by the law of heaven, speed! Follow me! If Samuel Kane's men really came to trick my mother, they should be there by now. My mother lives here. Go!
Since my son sent you for me, I'll go with you.
Since you say so, ma'am, please come with us. Our carriage is right outside.
Whoa!
My son's back.
Trying to kidnap her now? Did you ask me, Victor Stone?
Master Sage! Victor, well met!
I did so much for Wild Goose Peak, and you tricked my mother up here!
Master Sage! You've got it all wrong. I was just following orders, please! Master Sage! For old time's sake, spare my worthless life. Or else...
Ah! Stop!
My head! My head!
Ma!
My head! My head!
Mom, I'm sorry. I scared you.
I have a family to support. Please, spare my worthless life. My brother, he is serving at Stag Summit. I miss him so much. I've always wanted to join him and serve you.
You are the only one with a family? What about Master Sage's mother? Is she not a mother? And the innocent people you drugged, murdered, and robbed, didn't they have families too? Not begging yet? You want to test me? You two, take him to Wild Goose Peak. Go tell Samuel Kane. That one day, I, Victor Stone, will flay him alive. Madam, I am sorry I am late. I am sorry you were frightened. I implore you to come with us to live at Stag Summit. What do you say, madam?
At this point, I have no other choice. I'll go with you.
All right. Please wait. I'll go get you a carriage. The road is bumpy, but I'll make sure you are comfortable.
Thank you, Victor.
Samuel Kane? I knew it. He was no good, but I never thought he'd stoop so low. The next time I see him, I'll make him eat 300 blows from my staff.
Who would have thought the famous poet, Samuel Kane, was a treacherous scoundrel?
Easy, brother. I have a plan. For Master Sage, I'll remove this cancer for the world and rid us of this menace.
But Victor, Wild Goose Peak is backed by an 800. Mile Lake. It is easy to defend, hard to attack. Their navy is led by Simon Swift and the Ryan brothers. They're incredibly powerful. The court has attacked them several times and never gained an advantage. And our Stag Summit, we only have a few thousand men and no navy. So how can we possibly take Wild Goose Peak?
He is right, Victor. Stop keeping us in suspense. Just tell us.
Look, Wild Goose Peak is on an 800-mile lake. It is surrounded by water. Easy to defend. Hard to attack. It is vast. It is a perfect place to settle. Compared to our Stag Summit, it is far superior.
Right, if we take Wild Goose Peak as our base, when we fight for the throne, we'll have a stable rear.
Wild Goose Peak's former army leaders, all the best fighters, are now almost all at Stag Summit. All Wild Goose Peak has left is their navy. And I, Victor, have a navy. And I, Victor, happen to have a navy that can just about match theirs.
This isn't hot! Victor! Did you travel all night? Are you tired? Stag Summit is landlocked. There isn't even a decent river around here. Where would we get a navy?
Do you all remember when Samuel Kane first attacked Stag Summit and when Thomas Grant's army besieged Stag Summit? There was an elite cavalry unit that fought.
I remember. What a charge! They routed that old fool, Thomas Grant! Across the land, I've never seen such an elite cavalry.
Exactly. Victor, you never said anything before, so I didn't want to ask. It was eating at me. It was driving me crazy.
All right. In that case, then I'll tell you all the whole story. When Samuel Kane had Leonard Hope Singh pushing for the amnesty, he was really testing you all on your stance. I am sure you all saw through it.
If we hadn't, all these years would have been for nothing, but we just played along and didn't call him out.
It was then that I had a vision. I dreamed of a divine being. The divine being told me that Samuel Kane is a treacherous villain and not to ally with him. The divine being also granted me elite land and sea forces to save the people of the world from their suffering. That sword style I used was also taught to me in a dream.
No wonder. Victor, your swordsmanship improved so fast. Even the 5 Tiger Generals are no match for you. So that is it. You were taught by a divine being. It seems Stag Summit is truly destined for greatness.
In that case, we must learn from the divine disciple. We must learn well.
This will be a huge help for the future.
Come on, let's drink.
Of course.
Reporting! Chieftain, Julian Sharp has returned.
Julian's back. Where is my brother Julian?
Chieftain, Julian Sharp is here.
Speak! What happened?
That day, we were sent to get the old lady. We ran into Victor Stone. He just attacked us. We couldn't stop him. He also said...
Oh, what else did he say?
He said to tell you that one day he'll skin you alive.
Guards.
Chief!
Drag him away.
Spare me! Chief! Spare me!
Strategist.
We failed this time. We couldn't lure Mrs. Sage here. We've completely offended Quentin Sage. He'll now be utterly loyal to Stag Summit. What are we going to do?
Is heaven itself helping Stag Summit? Otherwise, why do my plans always fail?
Enough. Strategist, go get some rest. For now, we both need to think this through.
Victor, what are you doing? I told you I'd skin you alive! Victor, we're brothers. We're sworn brothers. You can't kill me, Victor. Any last words? Tell it to my blade! Ah! No. No! Victor!
Victor! What is wrong, sir?
Send my orders! Immediately summon all the cavalry and infantry captains! To the Hall of Brotherhood in half an hour! I have a mission to assign!
But, sir, it is so late! How?
Are you defying my orders? Do you have a death wish?
I'll do it right away!
Listen up, captains. Starting now, dig horse pits on all the trails. Set up tripwires. And set up traps. Step up patrols. Do not let anyone pass.
Yes, sir.
Also, at Gold Shore and Duckbill Ford, the 2 land routes, keep a constant watch. If anyone passes through, send a signal immediately. No mistakes.
Yes, sir.
Also, strengthen our river defenses. Ensure Wild Goose Peak safety. Don't let anyone find a weakness. This time, I won't let Victor Stone get any chance.
Brothers! We decided last time to take Wild Goose Peak as our base. After 2 weeks of preparation, our supplies, weapons, banners, and more are all ready. I've decided we march tomorrow to attack Wild Goose Peak.
Attack Wild Goose Peak! Attack Wild Goose Peak!
By your outfit, could you be Victor Stone?
That is me. I am here late. I wanted to stay the night, but my status is complicated. I am afraid I'll bring you trouble.
Oh, nonsense. Don't say that. For a hero like you to stay in my home is an honor. Please, come in. It hasn't been that long since I was in Eastgate City. But this time, everything's changed. I remember the last time I was here, Miss Lily poured my wine herself. And in just a few short months, she won't even see us.
PFFT. Shameless. She has gotten too big for her britches. How dare she make us wait out here? I swear, I'll kill her one of these days.
All right, brother. Calm down. We're not Leonard Swallow Gale. Lily Grace doesn't care to see us.
Then, what do you think, brother? What should we do now?
Brother Rowan, here is what I think. Let's just cut our losses. Let's head back to Wild Goose Peak. Wild Goose Peak is in crisis. They need all the help they can get. Let's go back and help Sam. It is better than waiting out here in the cold.
But I have an idea. One that will make Lily Grace willingly work for Wild Goose Peak.
What is the idea?
Lord Chancellor, I am begging you, please put in a good word for me. I just can't swallow this. A few thousand bandits defeated my 100,000 strong army. This is a complete and utter humiliation. Lord Chancellor, I am begging you, just give me one chance, no matter the cost. Just give me a chance to redeem myself. Lord Chancellor.
Chancellor Grant, give it up. His Majesty dislikes all this fighting. It is uncouth and a waste of money. With that money, we could get His Majesty some rare flowers and plants, or rare antiques. That is what His Majesty would prefer. As for attacking Stag Summit, we'll discuss it later.
Lord Chancellor. Chancellor Grant, you both know that Wild Goose Peak and Stag Summit are cut from the same cloth. Most of the Stag Summit rebels are former Wild Goose Peak rebels. They split over a disagreement and went their separate ways. Since they're all rebels, why not let them fight it out? We can just sit back and watch and reap the benefits. That way, we save on supplies and weapons, and Chancellor Grant gets his revenge. What is not to like?
Brilliant. Marshal Hill, what a clever plan. If all officials were like you, sharing His Majesty's burdens, the realm would be at peace. War-like policies are not the way. Since our dynasty's founding, we've always valued culture. We can't break with tradition.
Who is there? So, he is on a mission. No wonder he couldn't meet me. Oh, no. I have important guests waiting. Come in! Miss, bring them in. Yes. Right away. Miss, he is here.
Miss Lily, you are truly a rare and peerless beauty.
You flatter me, General. Please, sit.
I am nothing special. You are too kind, General. General, you've come to see me. What can I do for you? Whatever you ask of me. I will do my best. Go back and tell him and the chieftain. Chancellor Grant has asked the Emperor for an edict to attack Stag Summit immediately. No mistakes. If you successfully crush Stag Summit, it will make up for the Great Lao incident. Your debt will be cleared. Otherwise, the Imperial Army will leave nothing standing. The Emperor agreed.
Thank you for your great kindness, Miss Lily. I'll never forget it. Brother, we have to go.
Rowan! What is going on?
I killed her. There is no time to talk. Let's go. If we're caught, we're dead.
Are you insane? You killed Lily Grace? What the hell happened?
I'll explain later. We have to leave Eastgate City now.
Once the Eastgate Prefecture locks down the city, no one will get out.
Miss! The madam wants to see you, miss!
Those damn bandits! Our Lily, what did she ever do to you? To do something so vicious to her? Go report this to the Eastgate Prefecture. Tell them the Stag Summit bandits killed Lily. Ask the magistrate to bring justice for Fan's house.
What did you say? Lily? Murdered? Who did it? Who did it?
Your Majesty, it was a clean kill. No clues were left. Only 8 words written on the wall. The killer, Stag Summit, Leonard Gale.
Stag Summit? Leonard Gale? Murder in the capital. Do they think I am a pushover? Send the order! Attack! Stag Summit! I'll have Leonard Gale cut to pieces!
Your Majesty, this case is full of doubts. We can't be sure. Besides, who would kill someone and leave their name on the wall? This.
Your Majesty, I recall years ago, the Ginger captain was assassinated. The killer was also extremely brazen, leaving on the wall. Victor Stone was the killer. And this Victor Stone is none other than the rebel leader of Stag Summit. This act by Stag Summit is a blatant challenge to the court. Your Majesty, this is a contempt for the court. Contempt for you, Your Majesty. I, Thomas Grant, am willing to lead 200,000 troops to crush Stag Summit. I'll capture Victor Stone and Leonard Gale, and bring them before you.
Your Majesty, Chancellor Grant is a loyal servant. He is a pillar of our court. I implore your Majesty to send our Imperial Army to crush Stag Summit and subdue the rebels.
We ask for your decree! Good, Chancellor Grant. With your loyal heart, I believe this time you will avenge our shame, crush Stag Summit, and capture the rebel leader, Victor Stone and Leonard Gale. Chancellor Grant, I now appoint you Supreme Commander against the rebels. You shall have the Imperial Seal and the command tokens. I will have them delivered to your residence. March on Stag Summit in 3 days.
Long live your Majesty.
Look, I spent several days and nights making this terrain model. It breaks the limits of a flat map. It is much more intuitive.
Victor, I've never seen a model this detailed. It is truly eye-opening.
I learned this in a dream, taught by a celestial being. That is how I made this crude thing. It is nothing to laugh at. Please don't laugh, brothers. Now we can plan our attack. On Wild Goose Peak and capture Samuel Kane and William York.
With Victor's model, the route is clear.
That said, we still need a solid plan. Our march to Wild Goose Peak is a long one. We'll need to leave a garrison here. For this campaign, I'll take Coach Charles and General Grant.
Don't do it, Victor. Wild Goose Peak may be weaker now, but they still have tens of thousands of troops and dozens of chieftains. This is too risky.
Victor, if this plan fails, let's just burn Stag Summit to the ground and attack Wild Goose Peak together.
Brothers. If Stag Summit is gone, all of us, brothers, will have no home. I am a survivor. Cloudstream Ford couldn't stop me. Wild Goose Peak won't be a problem either. Enough said. Wait for my good news.
Right? What? That Immortal. I wasn't even looking for trouble with him. And he dares to attack Wild Goose Peak. Fine. This time, he won't be leaving here alive.
Brother, calm down. Victor, daring to bring just a few men to attack Wild Goose Peak. That can't be right.
Enough talk. Since he dares to come, He must be ready for a fight to the death. Then I'll oblige him. Send my orders. Set traps and ambushes along the main road. I'll make sure Victor doesn't leave here alive. He dies here.
Yes, brother.
Good news, brother. Good news, brother. I killed Lily Grace. From now on, the Emperor will be wary of Stag Summit.
What? You killed Lily Grace?
Yes.
Rowan, do you know what you've done?
Brother.
Guards, take Rowan away and execute him.
Brother, calm down. Lily Grace was devoted to Leonard Gale. If we'd left her alive, Leonard Gale could have convinced her to go before the Emperor and badmouth Wild Goose Peak. Our pardon plan would have been ruined.
Good. Very good. Lily Grace was just a courtesan. So what if she is dead? Rowan, you must be tired. Go get some rest. Tonight, I'll host a feast for you myself.
As you wish, brother.
Rowan! Do you know what you've done?
Victor, am I really doing the right thing?
Right now, Wild Goose Peak's army has no great generals. Samuel Kane and William York must have set many traps here. They think Stag Summit has no navy, so their water defenses are weak. It is time to change our plan.
All right, Victor. We're with you.
Tell us.
What is the plan?
Relax. They'll never see it coming. That will attack from the water. Tonight, I'll burn their ships myself. Then land at Gold Shore. And attack the main camp. You two stay here. If anyone breaks out, just intercept them. We'll attack from two sides. We'll take Wild Goose Peak in one fell swoop.
You are going alone? To attack their navy? No way! That is a death wish.
He is right, Victor. It is too risky. How can you do this alone? I'll go with you.
I appreciate your concern, brothers, but I must go alone. My fire attack is summoned by a celestial spell. Going alone makes me a smaller target. My mind is made up. I'll see you both soon.
Be careful, brother. Take cover!
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. The Blazing Banner's Heaven's Fire Punishment skill is perfect for burning their ships. Today's battle is all up to this?
Host never turned to Wild Goose Peak. Your presence request has been issued. Host never turned to Wild Goose Peak. Your presence request has been issued. Please speak to the Wild Goose Navy. Host, to be host. To be the Wild Goose, speak to Wild Goose. Speak to Wild Goose Mania. Reward, present force banner, steel. Steel, Earthstrow. Host never turned to Wild Goose Peak. Earthstrow banner, Earth with divided hat. Steel, Earthstrow banner, Earth with divided hat. Your presence request has been issued. Please speak to the Wild Goose Navy and see the Wild Goose Mania. Reward, present force banner, steel.
Ever since I defeated Samuel Kane, this lousy system has been Mia. I thought you'd bailed on me. Earthshroud surprise attack. Perfect to cut off their escape and capture them all. System. Use Heaven's Fire Punishment. Blow up all their damn ships.
Look! Fireballs from the sky! Oh no! Our ships! Help! Fire! Help! Oh no! The enemy's flanking us! Help! Help us!
Your warships are all burned. Drop your weapons and surrender if you want to live.
Charge! Strategist! Isn't that the direction of Duckbill Hill? What on earth is happening? Guards!
Brother, there's a fire at Duckbill Fort. It is bad. Victor Stone's cavalry is charging from Duckbill Fort. Brother, we have to leave now.
Brother Rowan, do you really think I am a fool? Stag Summit has no navy. And to bring 3,000 elite cavalry right under my nose without being spotted? Is it because I scolded you? You burned the ships at Duckbill Fort just to lie to me again?
Brother, you really think I burned the ships?
Victor Stone, you are finally here! Get him! Kill him! I'll take you down with me! Victor, I know I've sinned. For old time's sake, spare me!
Spare you? Back on Breezewood Hill, you ambushed travelers and made hangover soup from their hearts. Did any of them beg you? Spare me? What did you say?
I don't want to die!
The gate's breached! Brothers, follow me to the heart of the camp and take the renegade's head!
Charge!
My poor brothers. They die just like that. When the time comes, Victor the Outlaw, I will catch you. I'll carve out your heart for my brothers.
Come on, brother. There is no time for grief. Victor has already broken through the second gate. He is about to reach the third. We have to retreat now.
Right. Retreat, brother. Victor must have had some kind of miracle. Not only is he insanely powerful, he's even learned magic. They say those elites were summoned with magic.
He is right. He is right. Retreat! Retreat! Order all the leaders. Take their men and break out from the north.
Yes.
Retreat! We're here, finally. Good thing. I had the leaders set traps in the back. Now, there's a trap every few steps and a trigger every few more. Now we just wait for Victor to come here himself. Once he is here, he won't escape, even with 10 lives.
Brother, we can't just wait to die. You need to give the order now. Get the men into position. We must prepare to face Victor the Outlaw in a final showdown.
Strategist, you don't understand. The traps here are everywhere. If we rush in, we're all dead. Strategist, I am certain. The other side of this road must be piled high with the bodies of the Stag Summit rebels. Only Victor Stone must have escaped. He used his sorcery to attack our Wild Goose Legion. If we can just charge through this jungle trap, we'll have a fighting chance. Then, we can get our hands on some gold and treasure and present it to Marshal White and the others. We'll ask him to put in a good word with His Majesty. We might even get a chance at a pardon.
Fine. Then...
Right. Once we're in power, we'll march on Stag Summit and crush the rebels and serve the Emperor. Isn't that grand?
Sam, now is not the time. We can discuss the pardon later. Victor, the Outlaw, is right on our heels. Our priority is to shake them off. That is our only chance.
Fine. Men, hear my command. Charge through this jungle trap. It is our only chance.
But it is all traps. You are sending us to our deaths.
How dare you defy me? Disobedience means death. Everyone, follow me!
The last time I was here, I raged at Samuel Kane, and returned to Stag Summit. This time, I drove Samuel Kane from Wild Goose Peak myself, and became the new Lord of Wild Goose Peak. It is like a dream.
Host detected. Wild Goose main camp captured. Wild Goose main camp captured. System reward granted. Reward, Pentaforce scanner skills. Reward, Pentaforce scanner skills. Earthstrout banner. Earth-shifting ambush.
Earth-shifting ambush. This time, I am bringing you all back myself.
Don't stop! Keep moving forward!
Move!
These traps are so powerful. If only I could use this on Victor Stone. To think I, Samuel Kane, went from a prisoner. A good reputation to claw my way up. To become the chieftain of Wild Goose Peak. I built Wild Goose Peak into a feared and powerful force. The pardon was almost a success. But I never thought Victor Stone would ruin it all.
Sam, we can't go on. We've barely got any men left. We have no one left to trigger the traps.
Number, we can't stop here. We're almost there. This isn't for me. This is for everyone. That way. Keep charging. Brother, you keep saying it is for the brothers. But along the way, how many brothers have you gotten killed? Rowan, what do you mean by that? You got Douglas Payne killed. You abandoned Jack Black too. And now, you are making our brothers die in these traps. Are you really doing this for everyone? Or just to save your own skin?
Rowan, that is enough.
You're undermining morale!
Morale.
Ask yourself, do you even care about morale? All you care about is your pardon and your rank. You've treated us all like stepping stones. Guards! Seize this traitor! Brother, you are really going to kill me? Rowan! Since you defy me, don't blame me for being ruthless. Brother Rowan, you've broken my heart.
Forgive me, brother. I still need them to clear a path. You'll have to be the sacrifice.
Rowan undermines morale. Death penalty! Keep moving! Any more talk? And this is your fate! Keep moving!
Report! We found a path ahead!
Great! Men, let's move! Heaven won't abandon me! We're finally out of the trap jungle! Men, follow me!
Well, look who is here. So Victor was right.
Why didn't you fall into the traps?
Victor told us. He knew a scoundrel like you would booby-trap this path. Charging in would be a death sentence. And now, Victor's plan was brilliant. So,
he had us lie in wait here. And he drove you here himself. I never thought he could pull it off. But he actually did it. Samuel Cain, surrender.
Stop him! Stop him! Stop him!
Stop!
Spare me. Just spare my life, and I'll be forever grateful. Forever in your debt. If you want money, Wild Goose Peak has its own treasures.
Long time. No, see, brother.
Yo!
Looks like I'll have to ask you. Before you die.
Victor, this battle was a complete victory. We took Wild Goose Peak and captured dozens of their leaders. We've almost fully preserved Wild Goose's strength. Now we can surely make our comeback here.
Charles, well done. Write a letter. Send this good news to Stag Summit. Let the other brothers share in our joy.
Right!
Lord, the prisoners. What are your orders?
Bring Charles Sherman up first. My apologies, Master Sherman. I once thought I'd killed a man, so I sought refuge at your manor. I stayed for 2.5 years. If you are willing, Master Sherman.
If I'd known, I never should have stayed at Wild Goose Peak. Victor, I'll join Stag Summit.
Great! Then Stag Summit has gained another man of great principle. Men like Samuel Cain are treacherous and unrighteous. They have no right to call themselves loyal. This sign will be replaced with Hall of Unity, the yellow apricot banner outside. Will now read, for the people. From now on, Wild Goose Peak will no longer seek a pardon. We will only do good and practical things for the people.
Good!
But now, it is time to bring up Samuel Cain and the others. We have some scores to settle.
Bring them up.
Charles Sherman. Brother, number Samuel Cain. Today, in front of all our brothers, I have only 3 questions for you.
Victor, why must we be like this? What do you want to ask? Ask away. I'll tell you everything. Everything!
You dare call yourself my brother? Enough. Let's stop wasting time. First question, the amnesty. Did you promise the court to deliver Wild Goose Peak's 108 leaders' heads for your own official title?
No, absolutely not. Victor, after all these years together, we just chose different paths. But I, Samuel Cain, swear to heaven, may lightning strike me if it is true.
Fine. Second question. Did you, behind our backs, hoard gold and silver? Yes or no?
I was just stockpiling supplies.
Third question. So many died at Mount Lionheart, starting with Douglas Payne. You did it all. Yes or no? Brothers! Our blood was his stepping stone to power. Our lives were just his bargaining chips. A brother like this. Do you still want him? You! Samuel Kane, your letters to the court, plotting against us. They're still in your vault, aren't they? Are you gonna talk? Or do I have to use some methods to help you remember?
Victor. I didn't mean it. I did hoard gold and silver, but it was for our brothers. After the amnesty, to bribe the officials. For our brothers, to secure a good future.
You are still lying? You! Tell me everything he did. Every single detail. I'll let you go. I keep my word.
Victor, I am the one you want to kill. Why drag others into this?
It is not your turn to die yet. Strategist, tell me everything.
Yes. It started with Douglas Payne, and Jack Black, and those who died dismantling the traps and killing Howard Rowan. We planned it all.
Samuel Kane, you are heartless! Fine. You betrayed me too.
Unbind William York and let him go. But before you go, you must promise me one thing. Never return to this world, and never bring harm to the people again.
Victor! Sherman! Charles! Now you all know that I, Samuel Kane, am despicable. But do you know about my deal with the royal court? If I failed the 30,000 innocents on Wild Goose Peak, the court would have slaughtered. Fine. As for me, Samuel Kane, do with me as you will. Samuel Kane, you've forgotten Wild Goose Peak's founding principle. It is to uphold justice. And what you've done, how is that upholding justice? Upholding justice. So what?
It's time to send you on your way! From now on, Wild Goose Peak is no more.
Report, Chieftain! Stag Summit is surrounded by 30,000 royal troops. Chieftain, we need your orders.
Stag Summit is in danger. Brothers, with me to Stag Summit, from now on, only Stag Summit has true heroes.
Yes!
New quest issued. Rally your forces and overthrow the court. Complete the quest as soon as possible.